Hello and welcome everybody. You have seen my Ultradyne to Walter Hagen Woods video. Very interesting wood set. Go watch that video if you haven't. And I'm looking to complete this set because this is a set I want. All right, I like these woods. So let's find some things that match. And as you know, we're talking about the Walter Hagen Cascade putters. Now, without going into a full history, there are lots of putters that were available. You know, mid-70s, that's when these woods came out, mid-70s. This particular putter, from what I've seen, in professional catalogs from 1966 is where I first see a Cascade putter available, all the way to 1980, and then they disappear from the professional catalog. I'm not sure what happened. Do they still make them? I don't know. And Walter Hagen, the brand, has changed ownership over the years, so they still might make the Cascade putter. But this is of the vintage between 1966 and 1980. And I suspect the 70s because of the crimping right here. I'm not really sure. So this definitely would have been available in the mid-70s when these woods were made, okay? So this is under Wilson ownership. That's when this putter was made. Absolutely lovely. Kind of similar, very similar to a Wilson 8802. Now, other putters that were around in the 70s, these bladed putters. I just grabbed this one. I actually don't know what this is. The Jack Burke. Okay, yeah, this is a mid-50s putter. But these bladed putters were around all the way through the 70s. 66, they came out with the Ping Answer putter. Talk about an epic putter. These were available through the 70s. Absolutely. I could totally game this. Very tempted to. I might put this in another set. We'll see. So today we're going to test and have a look at our friend Walter Hagen Cascade. The first thing I always look at when I pick up a used club is the condition. Okay, so real quick summary of the head here. There's some damage down here, some flaked off chrome plating. So some rust down there, up here on the toe as well. There's some chatter damage. Can you see these little dings all over here banging around with the irons? Same with the face. And this particular putter has this really interesting dark patina to it, which I really like, contrast against the light silvery look. Probably the best contrast is right here. So you can see the darkening right here and the really light right here. Absolutely fabulous. So some identifying features. Obviously it's a Cascade putter because it says Cascade on the sole. Walter Hagen right here on the back. Not sure if that's showing up in gold. Cascade's in gold as well. I think most of it's kind of worn off there. And then there's a little star right here, which is a good alignment point for your ball. Make sure you contact it right there. For me, it seems like it's just a couple millimeters off, but what do I know? It's just how I feel when I'm aiming my shot. So you can see at address, lovely flange. Let me show you the toe here. You can see that nice flange right there. Phenomenal. Very, every time I flip this over, I expect to see 8802 right here, but I don't. Up here, obviously, they have the hosel this is the hosel, the shaft over hosel design right here, which is really clean and elegant, very similar to the Ultradyne irons that you would expect to find in the early 70s. The stamping right here, very interesting rigidity added right there. Stepless shaft, all the way up to an aftermarket Royal grip. Not my favorite grip on the planet, but it feels similar to the kind of grip that I would put on here. I'd probably put on a Golf Pride Cordy. An interesting grip, but that's what we have on this particular Walter Hagen Cascade putter. So in conclusion, we actually have quite a bit to discuss. For starters, is this a good alternative for a Wilson 8802? I just barely had this discussion like 5 minutes before I started making this video with a friend. For me, my opinion, no. Because if you want you want Wilson 8802 on your Soul, why don't you just go buy a Wilson 8802? This isn't any more common. I don't even know if it's any cheaper. It's just a Walter Hagen Cascade putter that was made by Wilson that happens to look similar to the 8802. I don't know. Okay, I don't have a good answer. For me, I wouldn't recommend that because why wouldn't you just buy a... Yeah, so anyway, no, in my opinion. Now, would I play this in my set? And there's a technical engineering side of people where they're like, well, if you play a ping answer putter, then you're going to sink 23.9759% more of your putts. What a putts thing to say. Why? Who cares, right? We're not looking. That's not what this channel is all about. I'm not talking about, have you seen my golf swing? We're not talking about, well, how do I improve my game the most? Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. Does this make me feel awesome? Yes. When I look down at this, I could look down at this every single golf game and just feel like $1 million. Like, wow, look at how awesome this is. That's what I want to feel. It matches the other Walter Hagen clubs, right? With the name Walter Hagen. So for me, very emotionally, that's what this channel is about, the X factor of clubs. This is it. I have arrived for my mid-70s Walter Hagen putter Cascade. Sign me up all day, every day. Let me know your thoughts about the Cascade putter here and the whole idea of a Walter Hagen set, which I'm building. What irons would you put in this set? That's a good question. We'll have to explore that. So looking forward to reading your comments. Walter Hagen Cascade. This was during the era when they were owned by Wilson. Absolutely on my list. Not only on my list, in my bag. Be sure to visit the links in the description below. I have an Amazon shop where I make a few pennies every time somebody buys something. I could use all the pennies I can get, so please visit that shop if you need some new golf balls or something. And be sure to subscribe. If you want email alerts when I upload a video, hit that bell icon. It will send you an email. It's free. Say, hey, the Vintage Golfer has uploaded a video. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to continuing this adventure. I am the Vintage Golfer.